Talofalava o loingo o Julia feelinga Poasa. O loingo o Julia na whaingoa ia o mātua. So Julia's from, excuse me, our family doctor who was mum's midwife, I think. And what she did is she helped us out with, so if we had family who came over from Samoa, then Julia was our doctor who looked after them. Ole ngō whilinga, tau songa le mātou grandma ia breast tēne, so na tuu e whaingoa o ia breast tēne, ai alo wā te mina ma e il mātou tina, ka mele mātou tina na whaatasi ia o mātou tina matua, so mum and dad's mums were in New Zealand at the time. Ai whaimei ia mātou tina ia breast tēne e aure whaingoa o ia breast tēne o iwa ai fo ia le tina mātou ta mā o whaatasi. So she suggested ia whaingoa o ia whilinga, so mātou a inga e toa excuse me, toa tasi mātou. So grandma breast tēne, then dad tuli o whailo, mum Goreti, and then Muti, Uncle Muti, and then Poasa Andrew, and Marie, and then Ioane, Hannah, Rose, and then Penieli, or Tuli Penieli and Muti Peteli, and then Julia Feelinga. My favorite animal would have to be an elephant. I remember going to the doctors when I had really bad eczema, and the last doctor that I had been to saw my skin, and he said that my skin was elephant skin, and then from then on I guess I made a connection with the elephants and I became one of them. I went to Strathmore Aonga Mata, and then so I loa me le Strathmore Park School, what is now Kahurangi. Then I went to Evans Bay, and then I went to E.F.K.S College. Then I went to Victoria University for 5 years. I remember like playing rugby with like all the boys, and I thought I was like real tough, but no, I wasn't. So at the moment I'm teaching at Avalon Intermediate School out in Lower Hutt. Been there for 4 years now. I guess I've always wanted to be a teacher ever since I was young. I used to like practice in my room and practice to my teddy bears and like draw on the door and like brainstorm. I think it's still there, to be honest. If you want to really be something, just believe that you can achieve those goals no matter what people say about you. You don't have to be the brainiest person, and just know that you have to work hard to achieve that goal, because if you can have lots of talents and not work hard, but if you put the work in, then yeah, you know how it goes. O te saule au te lava o pia o alu e whainga ringa le vai aso, ia te aua ia. It's a good break from work and life in general. Another reason is just to see everyone and all my family, friends and youth, and fellowship.
Talofalava o lo ingoa o Penieli Poasa, o lo ingoa atua o Tuli Penieli Poasa. So my first name Tuli is I'm named after my dad, Tuli. Tuli, so yeah, the great Tuli. And my middle name, which is the name that I prefer or the name that I go by, is Penieli. And so wha mai lau tina o le winga o ingo Penieli e sau mai le tuspa ia o lona winga o le fōringa le atua. Also the face of God. And so that's what my mom said, and so I trust that she's telling the truth. And yeah, so that's my name, Tuli Penieli Poasa. So I grew up in Strathmore, so suburb of Strathmore, on the eastern suburbs, and yeah, so I grew up with my family there, and our house was always pretty packed. So there was 5 kids, so me, Peteli, Julia, Poasa, and Ioane, as well as my mom and dad, and then my grandma and uncle came in later on, Yuki and Biskengi, and so yeah, the house is always packed, always busy and loud, and so that's my memory of growing up in Strathmore, and we were always just outside with our friends, my Oli friends, and just running around the streets and stuff like that. But yeah, so aonga mata I Strathmore. O alua I loa I Strathmore Community School or Strathmore Park School, lewa soi le ingo I Kahurangi. Ono alua I loa lea I le intermediate or EBIS or Evans Bay Intermediate School, and then I went to the Great College of St. Patrick's Town. And fortunately enough, graduated last year at Victoria University of Wellington. And yeah, so one of the memories I always have about going to college at St. Patrick's Town was actually just hanging out with the boys and playing rugby. And it wasn't just rugby, of course, school was important, but I guess one of the biggest reasons why I loved to go there was because of the boys and to play rugby. And rugby's been a big part of my life. It's where I've found long life brothers or friends and people that I'm still friends with today. And yes, one of the highlights of being at college was winning Prem 1 in 2015, so that was a great thing for me, one of my great memories, and it's something I'll always be proud of, and it's probably something I'll probably always repeat to a lot of people, but hey, we were champs, so it was all good. But yeah, that's one of the memories. Also, still play rugby at Ori's, my junior club and also my senior club right now, and I'm enjoying it there. So in my spare time, I sometimes just play basketball with friends. A lot of the boys from youth too play basketball. I want to say I'm the best player, but I really love the sweat out and the hustle of the game. And it's a good way just to hang out with the boys, get a bit of banter, mock each other. And so yeah. So I go to youth because you start to appreciate a lot of the things that youth offers. And I guess that's just that fellowship with some of the brothers and sisters, and especially looking up to a lot of the older lot in youth. It's always cool to see how they just stay within youth. Oh, I guess the biggest thing I've learned is that we are all leaders, and we all have something to offer, and we can all learn things from pure observation and just how people carry themselves. But if I'm to be totally honest, it's yeah, that banter and stuff. The good vibes, it always keeps me grounded. Yo, tala falava. Everyone, my name is Peteli Poasa. Muti is my uncle's name, my mum's brother. He's like the dancer of our family. He's the funny guy. He's a cool guy. But Peteli is my middle name, and my mom and dad said that it means a place of God, and it's a place in the Bible as well. So there's 5 of us kids. There's Poasa, Julia, the 2 oldest, and then there's Ioane, who's like the naughty guy, and then there's me and Penieli, the twins. And growing up it was always us 3, Ioane, me and Penieli. We used to always call ourselves the 3 amigos. But yeah, growing up we used to always play down the road, and I think one of the most memorable stuff was when we threw rocks down to the neighbours. But it was funny because we didn't know what we were hurting, so we threw rocks down the road, and we heard like a big bang, and we're like, oh yo, me! So we just kept on throwing it. 30 minutes later, our neighbours from down the road came up, had an anger at us, and then next minute we were getting a fussy inside with our cousin Jordan as well. I think the coolest thing for me was just it was always free time, always playing around, playing bull rush, always bumping people off, burning people. Went on to St. Pat's. That's probably probably my 5 best years of school. Really proud old boy of that school. I learned heaps. I think the main thing for me that I learned there was always have a go, aim high, always have a high standard for things. Don't sell yourself short. That's my most fondest memories at St. Pat's was through Poly Club. It was always cool teaching and leading the Poly Club with my twin brother and some of my other brothers at school that I can still say are still my close friends today. We still hang out, and I think that's probably some of the biggest things I took away from the experience at St. Pat's. Then went up to uni, and happy enough to say that graduated last year, and it was cool. I think my favourite bit of graduating last year from Victoria University was graduating with not just Penieli but with our other brother as well, Tawina. I think that's cool, kind of seeing how we all struggled through those 3 years, but then persevered with the help of our support with our family from church and our extended family too. So yeah, I think my favourite part of going to youth is seeing the younger lot grow and kind of get out of their shell. Just kind of seeing, I think me and Penieli were pretty shy when we first started, and then kind of seeing that the other younger lot as well was pretty cool. Sweet. Thanks for listening to our sharing. Hope you guys have a good night and enjoy the program. Have a good night, DROSBROG. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Have a good night.
Hello there, my name is Penieli Poasa, and I am one of the youngest in our family of 5 children and my parents. Apparently my name is Penieli. It's from the Bible. My mother said,
Wait.
the face
Can you
of
go
God.
again?